In this topic, you will study the morphology of flowering plants. This topic is for class 11th biology, but in the previous videos, we have discussed about root, stem, and leaves, and the flowers also. But now we will discuss about fruits and seeds. So in this video, we will take the topic fruits and seeds. A fruit is a mature ovary. A true fruit develops from ovary like mango. So the fruit that develops from ovary, that is called true fruit. The example is mango. While a false fruit or a spurious fruit or pseudocarp, different names are there, they develop from other parts of flower parts other than ovary. So the example is apple, which develops from thalamus. So the fruits which develop from ovary, they are called true fruits, and those develop from other flower parts, they are called false fruits. Like apple, that develop from thalamus, so it is called false fruit. A fruit develops from ovary without fertilization. The other category is there, the fruit that develop from ovary but without fertilization, it is called parthenocarpic fruit. Important thing, the fruit which develop from ovary but without fertilization, the fruit is called parthenocarpic fruit. These fruits are seedless, like in banana, Musa paradisca, and the fruit ball is called pericarp. It may be further differentiated into epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. So three layers are there in pericarp. Pericarp divided into three: epicarp, the outermost; mesocarp, middle; endocarp, the innermost layer. So three layers are there in pericarp: epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. That is called fruit ball. Here the parthenocarpic fruits. Here you can see the seedless fruits. These are the parthenocarpic fruits. And here the layers of the ovary ball, that is called pericarp, it is divided into epicarp, the outermost layer; mesocarp, middle layer; and endocarp, the innermost layer. And the three, they constitute pericarp. Classification of fruits. Fruits are classified into three types: simple, aggregate, and multiple fruits. So there are three categories of fruits: simple, aggregate, and multiple. So the simple fruits develop from monocarpellary or syncarpous ovary of a single flower. One flower, one fruit develop. So from one flower, one fruit develop, that is called simple fruit. Aggregate fruits develop from apocarpous ovaries of a single flower, and in which one flower many fruits are there. So from one flower many fruits develop, they are aggregate fruits. And the third category is composite or multiple fruits, develop from many flowers or entire inflorescence. So here many flowers are there, but they have a single fruit. So this is a difference of different type of fruits. Simple, one flower, the fruit develop from one flower, and one fruit is there. When one flower and many fruits are developed from one flower, that is called aggregate. And when many flowers and only one fruit develop from it, that is called composite or multiple fruits. So here simple fruit, aggregate, multiple, the categories are shown here. Aggregate like cherry, and here you can see this simple fruit is there, only one fruit developed from one flower. Here aggregate, many flowers, one fruit, and here multiple, many flowers but one fruit is there. Now simple fruits are also categorized into different groups. They may be dry or fleshy. Dry means pericarp become dry. In fleshy, pericarp remains fleshy. Succulent. These fruits, dry fruits, dehiscent. Fruit split open at maturity. Dehiscent means fruit split open. Indehiscent means the fruit does not split open. And the third one is schizocarpic. Now the different categories are there. Fruit classification. In fruit classification, like drupe is a category of fruit. It is a simple fleshy fruit. It developed from monocarpellary or multicarpellary, both are syncarpous ovaries. Here the pericarp has three distinct layers. Epicarp form the skin of the fruit. Mesocarp, the fibrous or pulpy layer. Endocarp is a hard and stony. You can see in peach and mango. So the innermost layer is endocarp, hard and stony. But mesocarp is fleshy, pulpy, and upper layer, the peel, that is called the skin of the fruit. So three layers are found here. Pericarp divided into three layers. Now berry. It is a simple fleshy fruit. It derived from monocarpellary or polycarpellary syncarpous ovary. Epicarp form the skin. Mesocarp and endocarp form the pulp, and in the pulp the seeds remain scattered. So these are some characteristics of berry. Pome, category of the fruit. The simple fleshy fruit, but it is false fruit like apple. Here the edible part of the fruit is the fleshy receptacle. This is developing from the thalamus receptacle, and this is called false fruit. And the example of pome is apple. Capsules. These are simple but dry and dehiscent fruit. It is derived from the polycarpellary syncarpous superior ovary. At maturity, the fruit splits open like this. The fruit split open. legume. It is a simple dry dehiscent fruit. You can see the P. It is derived from the monocarpellary ovary. Here the fruit is split along both the sutures. The middle layer, that is called sutures, between two. So this is a category of the fruit. The legume, the plant, leguminous plants, they are having this type of fruits. Now Cypsela, it is a simple, dry and dehiscent fruit. It is derived from bicarpellary sun corpus superior ovary. It is unilocular and single seeded fruit. It's called Cypsela, category of the fruit. Now schizocorpic fruit. These are dry fruits developed from the syncorpus ovary. Dry fruits that exhibit both dehiscent and indehiscent features. At maturity, they break up into individual dehiscent one-seeded bits. Now the next category is Lomentum, open into single-seeded pericarp like mimosa. Example is there. And aggregate fruits, they are found in groups. They develop from single flower and many fruits in clusters. Each tiny fruit is called fruitlet. A branch of the fruitlet is called atrio. These fruits are developed from polycarpellary apocarpus ovary. Now the fruitlets example is there. It is a cluster of drupe type of fruits like raspberry is aggregate fruit. Now multiple fruits are there, like category of these fruits. They develop from entire inflorescence. They may be sorosis. They develop from spike or spadix inflorescence like jackfruit, pineapple, mulberry. Then Cyconus develops from Hypanthodium inflorescence like ficus. Here thalamus is edible. Now the seeds, the fertilized ovules. Now we will study about the seeds. Those are the fertilized ovules. Seeds are covered by seed coat, enclosed partially developed sporophytic plant. Seed lacking endosperm are called exalbuminous seeds or non-endospermous, while seeds with endosperm they are called albuminous or endospermous seeds. So two categories are there, endospermous and non-endospermous. So seeds, the plants are of two types, dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. So the seeds are also there, dicot seed and monocot seed. So dicot seed, it is X albinous attached to the fruit ball by funicle. The hilum appears as scar on the seed. At the lower end of the scar, there is a single ridge called raphe. At opposite end, micropyle is there. The embryo occupies entire seed. It has two cotyledons and a curved axis. The portion of the axis above cotyledons is a radicle, grow into the root system, and the portion above the axis between the cotyledons is plumule, which develop into seed. Plumule consists of epicotyle, mesocotyle, or hypocotyle. This is a description of dicot seed. You can see here the structure of dicot seed: hilum, the scar, and seed coat, cotyledons, embryo. So this is a structure of dicot seed, and the embryo you can see here. Embryo of the plant is consist of epicotyle, hypocotyle, and radicle, and plumule. So plumule develop into shoot and radicle develop into root. Now monocot seed, they are albuminous seeds. Seed coat is fused with the fruit wall. The typical endosperm is separated from the embryo by the aileron layer. The embryo contains single cotyledon. The plumule is covered by the coleoptile and coleorhiza. An example is maize seed. This is a description of monocot seed. Here you can see the structure of monocot seed. This is a maize seed. Here coleoptile, coleorhiza, you can see this is coleoptile and this is coleorhiza. Coleorhiza covering the radicle and coleoptile covering the plumule. This is a cotyledon, single cotyledon, and this is endosperm here. So this is structure of maize seed. This is monocot seed having different parts inside the seed.